What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got the best attackers in FIFA 22 tier list. I know a lot of people wanted a tier list series to return, so here we are. We are here in FIFA 22 doing tier list videos. So if you guys want more in the future, leave a like on the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Now, before we get into it, I want to say two things. The first thing is there's not going to be hero cards and there's not going to be icons in this, because if I put those two cards, let's say, in this tier list, a lot of gold cards would have just been pushed to a side. So we're going to leave hero cards and icons to a side for now, and we're going to focus on like gold cards, informs, player of the months, ones to watches, and I don't think there's anything yet. Oh yeah, like flashback cards as well. There's a flashback Pedro in here. And the other thing I wanted to say is this is my personal tier list. This is my personal opinion on where players should go when it comes down to their ranking, okay? I know a lot of people are probably going to disagree on some stuff. I know a lot of people that are probably going to agree on some stuff. But it's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people will probably put like a Haaland because he's like 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot into an E tier. But that is definitely not going to happen with me. But let's get straight into it because we have got a lot of players to go through. Starting off with an in-form Salah. For me, Salah is absolutely amazing this year. And the main reason is because of those finesse shots. He has got one of the best finesse shots in this game, hands down. And for that reason, Salah is definitely going to go into the A tier for me. Now, gold, Saint, maximum. 5-star skill moves, good dribbling, good pace. But it's his shooting ability that really lets this card down. So Saint Maximum, I don't feel like deserves to go anywhere near Salah. And he is going to go into a C tier. Let me put this perfect for you guys. Push that down. There you go. All right, Player of the Month, CR7. The thing is with Player of the Month, CR7, he still hasn't got an outrageous amount of pace. But his shooting ability, his skill moves, dribbling ability, and everything like that, he definitely deserves to go into the S tier. But yeah, it's just his pace that isn't outrageous this year on CR7. And hopefully, when he gets a few more special cards in the future, it will be top tier. Marcus Rashford, though. I've heard mixed feelings about Rashford this year. My personal opinion on Rashford, he isn't anything top tier, I must admit. But he isn't a bad card either. Keep in mind, by the way, none of the cards on this tier list is actually going to be bad. Straight up. Everyone on this tier list is actually going to be pretty good. Maybe some players in E could be a little bit questionable, though. Either way, Marcus Rashford into the C tier. We are going to overlap them, by the way, because there's going to be a lot of players. Inform Rafinha, a card that actually came out yesterday and a card that I did do a review on. It was alright. There was nothing crazy about Rafinha. There was these certain touches that he was taking that let me down. So for Rafinha, I'm actually going to put him into the C tier. Flashback Pedro, okay. Now, he was extremely overpriced, but we're not talking about pricing when it comes down to this tier list. We're talking about a player that's got really nice dribbling. He's got a good amount of pace as well, and his shooting ability was pretty good as well. So with Pedro, I would say into a B tier. Yeah, I would take Pedro over like a Marcus Rashford. I'll take Pedro over Saint Maximum 100%. Even though Saint has got a 5-star skill moves, the shooting ability is levels on Pedro above Saint. So yeah, Pedro into the B tier. Neymar, oh, this is where a lot of people are going to be thinking, where are you going to put him? Are you going to put him into the S tier? Are you going to put him into the A tier? Because I've always been a person that loves Neymar every single FIFA. But I'm going to be honest to you guys, Neymar this year, I don't think is insanely good. I really don't. So Neymar, bro, you are going to go into the A tier. It hurts, man. It really does hurt to put him there. But it's just not as good as like a Player of the Month CR7. He really isn't. So yeah, A tier for Neymar. Muriel. I did a review on Muriel this year. It was like first week of FIFA. I think it was first or second week of FIFA. He was insane. I must admit, he was really nice. Is he as good as Pedro? Nah, Pedro's got that 5-star weak foot. Muriel doesn't. Pedro, yeah, has the skill moves. I mean, Muriel's got the skill moves as well. It's just, I don't think I can put him on a Pedro level. So yeah, Muriel, you are going to go into the C tier. Let me actually move Rafinha a little bit over because you can't see his overall. There you go. That's perfect. All right, Lucas Moura. The thing about Lucas, right? He is obviously a good player. No doubt about that. He's got that pace. His dribbling isn't amazing like Saint Maximum's, because Saint Maximum's got that 5-star skill moves, but his shot is actually pretty decent. Ooh, I feel like Lucas Moura deserves to go into that C tier, but I'm going to be harsh. I am. I'm going to put him into the D tier because I honestly would take a Saint Maximum over a Lucas Moura. I definitely would. So yeah, Lucas into the D tier. Mkhitaryan. I don't mind Mkhitaryan this year, but I don't think he's on the same level as some of the players into that C tier. So yeah, he is going to be another player That's going to go into the D tier. Lionel Messi, come on, man. One of the best players in this game. For me personally, he's the second best gold card this year. I think you can already tell who's the first. Either way, Messi definitely into the S tier. No doubt about that. Let's push this up. Mertens. Mertens is alright. There's some aspects to his game that isn't top tier, but he's on a right card. C and D, by the way, are very, very close. I can already tell. Where am I going to put Mertens, though? I'm going to put him into the D tier. I feel like Mertens might be moving up. At the end of this, by the way, we're going to quickly go through it and just look through everyone to make sure I've put everyone in the right position. So yeah, Mertens for now, he'll go into the D tier. The best player, the best gold card, sorry, in this game, hands down, Kylian Mbappe. No doubt about it. Don't need to speak too much about him. He goes into the S tier. Martins. Pretty much the same thing as Saint Maximin, right? Skill moves, nice dribbling ability, good pace. He deserves to go into the C tier. Martinez. I actually would take Martinez over Mertens, to be fair. I would. So I think Martinez is probably going to go into the C tier. Really good card, to be fair. Not so expensive either. The thing that Martinez gives over Mertens is that physicality. And in the striker position, physicality isn't like a huge deal, but it's extremely nice to have in FIFA 22. Martial. Martial is one of those cards that I didn't really enjoy. I know a lot of people was using him right at the start of FIFA, but he was one of those cards I felt like he felt so awkward on the ball at some stages. So Martial, bro, you are going to go into the D tier. Mane, inform Mane to be exact. He came out yesterday. I loved his gold card. Personally, I would have put his gold card up here. I really would. So yeah, you best believe his inform is going to go up here as well. Mohr. I like his finesse shot trait. I like his dribbling, but there is certain aspects to him, like the pace and stuff. There isn't anything crazy. So Mohr is going to be another C tier player. Let's move him across. That's perfect. Lukaku. Right. Lukaku is a player that, you know, gets mixed feelings, let's say. Because some people say he doesn't feel exactly great on the ball. But there's other people that don't really know how to use him. Like, to the point where how he's meant to be used, if that kind of makes sense. Lukaku is just one of those players that he's a hold-up player. You give him the ball, you shield off the play, and then you quickly pass away. He has an amazing shooting ability as well. So Lukaku, I don't want to go too high, but I don't feel like he deserves to go into the D tier. If you know how to use Lukaku to his full potential, he is a really good card in this game. So yeah, Lukaku, you are going to go into the C tier. Lozano, okay. I enjoyed Lozano a lot. And I did say he was better than Pedro. I really did. But do I believe he is on an A tier level, on a level of Salah, Neymar, Mane? I don't. So Lozano, bro, you are going to go into this B tier. Lewandowski. Lewandowski I've used a few times this year. He's not anything amazing, I must admit. I don't think he deserves to go into the B tier. He's pretty much like a Lukaku, a weaker Lukaku, let's say. So yeah, Lewandowski, C tier. Harry Kane. Now, Harry Kane's a whole different story to like a Lukaku or a Lewandowski. Harry Kane, bro, you are going to be our first E-tier player. Like, yes, he has got a really nice weak foot. Yes, his shooting ability is very good. But, like, his dribbling ability isn't great. His pace isn't great. So, yeah, Harry Kane, bro, you're going to go into the E-tier. Gabriel. Inform Gabriel. It was another card I really did enjoy. It reminded me a lot of, like, Lozano because of how good his dribbling actually was. So, Gabriel, you are going to go into the B tier. Insigne. I know a lot of people rate this Insigne this year. I know a lot of people do that. Do I believe, though, he is better than Lozano? I don't. I really don't. The thing is, right, Insigne is an extremely small player. He's 5'4", while Lozano is 5'9". So he actually gives you a little bit of height. So Insigne, I'm not going to disrespect him. I'm not going to go all the way down to the D tier. But Insigne is definitely a C tier player for me. Immobile. Immobile is a sticky one, right? Because his shooting ability is really good. He's got more pace than Harry Kane. It's just his dribbling ability I absolutely despise in game. It's like, this guy can barely turn. When I try to turn left, it takes so long. And when I try to turn right, it takes so long. So Immobile, I don't think I can put him on the same level as like a Martial and stuff. So yeah, I am going to put him into the E tier. I know a lot of people actually do enjoy him. It's just for me personally, he is really not that great. Hazard. Some people say his body type, his unique body type isn't top tier. But I don't mind him. I don't think he's anything special. So he will be a D tier player for me. Haaland, here we are. My boy Haaland. All right. For me, he's better than Lukaku. For me, he is better than Lewandowski. And for me, he is going to go into the B tier. Listen, if you guys know how to use this Haaland card, to how he's meant to be used, let's say, he is outrageously good for you. Outrageously. Like, the thing about Haaland, he gives you a crazy heading ability. He doesn't feel bad on the ball. He's got a good amount of pace. His physicality is top tier. His strength is something different. And that left foot is an absolute bullet of a shot every single time. So yeah, Haaland for me goes into the B tier. Griezmann. I do use Griezmann in my starter team on the RTG. I can't remember if I use him on my pay to win. I don't think I do. I think I only use him on my RTG. He's a good player, no doubt about that. I love his finesse shots in this game, but I don't think he's on the level of like a Lozano. I don't think he's on the level of a Gabriel. So yeah, Griezmann for me personally is going to go into this C tier. Let's move him over. That's perfect. Gnabry. He's all, you know what I mean? He's all right. There's not much about Gnabry, is there? Like, his pace could do definitely a bit of work. He doesn't feel too good on the ball, but he doesn't feel bad on it either. I would say Gnabry is a D tier player. There's nothing crazy about Gnabry this year. In form, Phil Foden. I really did enjoy this Phil Foden. Really did. He was an extremely agile player on the ball. He's got a good pass to him as well. He gives you a lot of things to do going forward. Let's just put it that way. So Phil Foden, I think he deserves to go into that B tier. Yeah, I'll put him into the B tier for now. Dybala's different. He is different this year. Like, last year he was good, but then this year, because of how good finesse shots are, this Dybala card is serious. So I would honestly say, I would say B. I don't think he deserves to go into the C. I would personally take Dybala over this Griezmann card, so I can't put him on the same level. So yeah, Dybala into the B tier. Diaz, oh, okay. Do I believe he deserves to go into the D tier? I don't. I really don't. Do I believe he goes into the C tier? I do. DS is a really nice card. Yes, he hasn't got an amazing amount of links to him, but if you can somehow, some way, fit him into your team, I definitely do recommend it and play him down that line, because he's just a player that's got extreme pace and extreme dribbling ability. So yeah, DS into the C tier for me personally. Memphis, Depay. Memphis was a card I liked last year, but then this year, the pace, like, even with his first in form, keep in mind, this is his first in form, he still hasn't got a good amount of pace. So Memphis, bro, I feel like you deserve to go into the D tier. I don't really like him this year too much. I actually preferred him last year, if anything. Alright, this might be a little bit questionable from some people, but I think Gold Dembele is one of the best gold cards in this game, hands down. It is absolutely stupid how good he actually is. Dembele, bro, you are definitely going to go into the A tier for me. David. The thing about David, he's got that 5-star weak foot, right? So it's actually nice to have. His 3-star skill moves isn't exactly great, but like, I'm putting Haaland into a B tier as well. But David, I don't feel like there's anything crazy about the card. I feel like maybe he deserves to go into the C tier. Yeah, I'll put him into the C tier. I don't think he deserves to go into D tier because of that 5-star weak foot. He is a good player in-game as well. Korea is one of those like cheap beasts. Korea you always see in pretty much every single La Liga team in this game. So Korea, I believe, deserves to go into the C tier. Coman, he's not a bad card either, to be fair. He's got good dribbling, good pace. His shooting ability is nice as well. Yeah, I would say Coman into the C tier. As you clearly can see, there's a lot of C tier players. Like C and D, are very, very close. But I still feel like the players on C are better than the players on D. So yeah, Coman goes into the C tier. Chiesa, for me, another player that deserves to go into the C tier. Not as good as players like Gabriel, not as good as players like Lozano, but, you know, not bad either. Carrasco. I used Carrasco, was it in 2 squad builders? I think it was 2 or 1. I can't really remember. I enjoyed Carrasco so much. He felt great on the ball. His shooting ability, aka his finesse shots outside the box, for some reason, they felt amazing. And also his pace is really good. So Carrasco is going to be another C tier player. How many C's in a row was that? I think that's what? That's 5 in a row, I think it was. Was it 6? No, I believe it was 5. Benzema up next. Player of the month, Benzema, to be exact. This is the thing, right? I personally would take Benzema over a Lewandowski, and I would take a Benzema over Lukaku. So I would honestly say Player of the Month Benzema goes into the B tier. Leon Bailey. Now, that's a card I haven't seen in a long time. He's good, but I would still probably take a Saint Maximum over a Leon Bailey. I really would. So yeah, I feel like Bailey, he goes into the D tier for me. Aubameyang. Aubameyang isn't anything special this year. I don't think he's on the level of Benzema. I'm going to be honest. I don't even think he's on the level of Lukaku. They have two different play styles, but I would actually still take Lukaku over Aubameyang. So, yeah, I'd say Aubameyang probably goes into the D tier. Felipe Anderson. Was this the first week? I'm pretty sure it was the first team of the week he actually got this. He was a good card. I believe he was the Team of the Week boost as well. Maybe I've got the wrong card there. Either way, Felipe Anderson, top tier card. Nice dribbling ability, nice pace, good shooting as well. I'll probably say a C tier as well. Ben Yedder, or Ben Cheddar, some people call him. I don't believe he goes into the B tier. I know a lot of people like him this year. A lot of people. But yeah, I don't think I would take Ben Yedder over some of the players. No, some of the players. No, majority of the players. All of the players. I was thinking about maybe Haaland, but with what Haaland gives you, I'll actually take him over a Yedder. Yedder's really, really good in this game, but I don't think he's a B tier player. So we're going to put him into the C tier. Timo Werner. The thing about him, he's just like all pace, isn't he? He really is. Like, he's got a good shooting ability in this game, no doubt about that. But like, it's pretty much all pace. He doesn't feel exactly great on the ball either. So I would say a D tier for Timo Werner. Vinicius. I use this guy in both my teams, by the way. My quote-unquote pay-to-win team and my RTG account. Absolutely outrageous. No doubt about it. Vinicius is probably one of the best cards in this game so far. So I would say an A tier for him. Jamie Vardy. I mean, if I'm putting Timo Werner and Aubameyang in D, I don't feel like Jamie Vardy deserves to go higher than both of them. So yeah, Vardy, bro, you are going to go into the E tier. Tony. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's alright in game, but I feel like I would take a David over Tony because of that 5-star weak foot. So for Tony, I would say a D tier for him. Suarez, same thing really as someone like Harry Kane, to be fair, where he doesn't feel bad on the ball, but he doesn't feel really fast either. Like, he just pretty much has like a really good shot to his game. So Suarez, he'll go into the E tier. Sterling, I like Sterling this year. He's good at dribbling. He's got great pace on him. Yeah, his weak foot isn't exactly great, but it is what it is, you know. He's a winger at the end of the day. He's not really a striker. He doesn't have to have, like, a good weak foot. So, Sterling, I would honestly say a C tier. And as you clearly can see, we're running out of space here. So, we're trying to squeeze players into here. I'm going to put him... I'll put him like this. Maybe he's off the screen slightly, but you can obviously still see who it is. Informed Son. Outrageously good. Yeah, I would take an Informed Son over everyone here. So, Son is going to go into the A tier. Saar. I'm pretty sure he was another player that got released on the first team of the week, right? He was really good, to be fair, for me. But he slacked in some areas. Like, he didn't feel extremely agile. And his shooting ability wasn't the greatest either. So, Saar, bro, you are going to go into the D tier. And for Sancho, is this our last player? It is. Sancho's our last one. Where do you go, Sancho? Where do you go? Because your pace still slacks. But, in-game... it feels completely different. Like, you look at the pace on the stats of Sancho and you think to yourself, right, this Sancho card, you know, he looks a little bit too slow. But in-game, it's a whole different story. So for Sancho, I absolutely love him in this game. So I would say an A tier. I honestly would. Maybe Sancho is the only person that you could kind of question here when it comes down to this A section. Nah, okay, I'll put him into a B tier. I feel like I'm being a little bit too nice to Sancho. But yeah, that is going to be it for the best attackers in FIFA 22 tier list. I'm going to go through this just to make sure I've got everyone in the right position. CR7, Messi, and Mbappe, no doubt about that. Salah, Neymar, Mane, Dembele, Vinicius, Son. I feel like that's perfect as well. The B tier is Pedro, Lozano, Gabriel, Haaland, Foden, Dybala, Benzema, Sancho. That is, I believe... yeah, I feel like that's perfect as well. I don't feel like anyone deserves to go higher. I don't believe anyone deserves to go lower either. Now, this is where it could become a little bit questionable. This C tier. This C tier and D tier, I know some people may disagree. Some people may agree with some of the players I put there. Sterling, I believe, goes there. I don't believe he's on a Sancho level. Yedder as well. I don't believe he goes into that B tier. Same thing as Saint. Same thing as Rashford. Rafinha's good, but not B tier. Muriel, Martinez, Morris, Lukaku, Lewandowski, Insigne, Griezmann, Diaz, David, Correa, Coman, Chiesa, Carrasco, Anderson. Yeah, I don't feel like anyone deserves to go any higher. I really don't. This is where it becomes, though, a little bit controversial, let's say. I feel like some players in the D tier might deserve to go higher. Like Lucas Moura, he's not a player that is bad at all in this game. But I feel like I would take so many players here. Like, I would take an Insigne over Lucas. I really would. I would take Saint over him because of the skill moves. I'll take a Marcus Rashford because he actually gives me a heading ability. Yeah, I feel like Lucas stays there. Mkhitaryan as well. Mertens, Martial, Hazard, Gnabry, Memphis Depay, Bailey, Aubameyang, Timo, Tony, Sarr. The thing with Tony, I know some people like him in this game. It's just David's got that 5-star weak foot and Tony doesn't. Tony has 3-star, 3-star. So I would personally take a David over a Tony. But I feel like that is it. I feel like that is my best attackers in FIFA 22 tier list. I feel like everyone deserves to be exactly where they are. Now, if you guys do disagree with some of the players, let me know in the comment section. Obviously, don't be scared, let's say, to say maybe a player should have gone way lower or a player should have gone way higher. No, let me know what you guys actually think. And if there is players, by the way, I actually missed out on, because I feel like I've missed out on maybe 2 or 3 players that should be in here. Let me know who they are in the comment section and I will try to reply to you. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.